everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you're welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, you're welcome too. My name is Beesollz Titus. I film about faith, love, and relationships from just Nigeria. So, have you ever heard this song? Last, now everybody go chop breakfast. Well, it's not everybody that chops breakfasts. With these few tips I'll be sharing with you, you will not get heartbroken. There's no caveat to it though, but these are some of the tips or measures to take in order not to get heartbroken. First things first, define your relationship. I did a whole video on this, so I'm going to leave the link in the description box below. It's very important to define the relationship that you are in. Now, don't assume anything. The lowest level, to live in is assumption. Once you're not clear on anything, ask questions. If a brother is getting too close to you and you think he calls you morning, afternoon, evening, and he has not yet told you I love you, sister, don't assume that he's in love with you. Brother, if you have asked this sister out and she's saying, give me time, but she's still playing all the girlfriend roles in your life, don't assume that she's your girlfriend already. Wait for her to tell you yes in order for you to avoid stories that touches the heart. Secondly, be accountable. It is very, very important, to be accountable to someone. It is not easy to break a relationship where you are accountable to someone, where you have somebody that, oversees the relationship. For example, just for a trivial reason, you just want to come and break up the relationship and go. The person that you talk to or this person that you respect will call you and sit down and make sure that it's either you people settle, or if it's something that is beyond repairs, they'll say, okay, you people should go your own way. So it is very, very important to, be submitted to an earthly authority. Why you find people, or why you hear stories of people getting heartbroken and people going to get married without their partners knowing, the people that they think they are dating without them knowing, is because they hire people that they respect are not involved. Now, when this girl introduces you to her pastor, when she brings another guy to her pastor, it is the man would ask, okay, what of your other girlfriend, what of your other boyfriend, what's happening, why are you bringing, let's talk about this thing. I know you know what I'm talking about. Very quickly, the third point is listening to your conversations. Now, if you are in a relationship and you don't pay attention to conversations that you have, hey God, there's a way that you can be so sensitive to hear or understand, your partner's conversations, especially the we factor. How when a guy is talking or when a lady is talking, say, when I get married, when I start my business, when I have my children, when I, and the person is not using we. When we eventually get married, when we do this, when we do that, the person is always I. That one too. You have to be careful. You have to listen to the conversations the person is having. Is it involving you? Is this person involving you in the future that he's seeing, that she's seeing? You have to be careful of that. Fourthly, trust your instincts. God has blessed us with this thing. This is our conscience. This is our mind that speaks to us. Your instincts. I don't know how to explain it. But there's a way that if something is about to happen, your instincts will begin to tell you that, look at this thing, but most times we tend to turn a blind eye. We don't want to see we don't want to listen to our instincts. For example, when the person I was dating that year wanted to break up with me, 6 months before we broke up, my instincts were telling me, but me, I just pushing it aside. No, it's not possible. No, it cannot happen. No. These things are gifts from God. And if God is using your instincts to talk to you, please don't push it aside. Pay attention to it. Bring the conversation up. If your instincts is telling you, okay, it's like this person is trying to do something that you think you don't understand, have that conversation. Talk about it, okay? So I'll just throw in a bonus very quickly. Add value to yourself. Now, it is very, very important as a single person to add value to yourself. There are some people that they cannot break their hearts. There are some people that when you leave, when your partner leaves, then the person will know that, I've left something. So it is very, very important to add value. Read books, study, pray, do whatever it is. Just add value so that when somebody comes into your life, it will be very difficult for the person to let you go. So with these few points of mine, I've come to the end of this video. If you have other tips that you think we could take, to not get heartbroken, you can share it in the description box below. I'll see you guys in my next video. Please leave a heart in the comment section.